It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. A rebound by Andrews. To the paint. Here's Taylor, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
And the layup is good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Pocket 6. Fires from deep. That one's not going to go. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Andrews. Back to Taylor. Pass to Andrews. Three-pointer. Sherna grabs the board. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Right wing. Here's Andrews. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Now that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. There's the pick. It's stolen by Taylor. To the inside. Sherna grabs the board. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Pass to Andrews. Down low. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Pass to Taylor. Here's Andrews. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Sherna. Here's the three. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. No one near him. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Taylor's got his second basket. Pass to Sherna. 5 to shoot. Drills it from outside. 5 points in the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. And Toby pulls it down. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Inside, it's tipped. Driving in. "17-foot shot on the way." Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Long range from the inbound. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. 1:14 left to play in the first. Jacks up a 3. Cans it from downtown.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Karinauskis. Here's Brooks. To halt the run. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here they come. 32 seconds left in the first. Four on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Who's watching it?
And Toby pulls it down. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up to the middle. Here's Sherna. It's deflected. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. To the paint. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Here's Andrews. They set the pick. Lets it go with a 3. Second shot opportunity. A 3 ball. Sherna grabs the board. Down low. Nice move. And the layup is good. He has 6.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
The 3. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. There's the pick. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Misses in close. It's deflected. Oh, that's blocked. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
It's stolen by Taylor. Throws Down the breakaway jam.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Takes it inside. Pass to Sherna. That three off the mark.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
That puts them in the lead. He's got 5.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Pass to Taylor for the 3. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Launches the 3. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA thanks. And here's the fast break. Plays it up and banks it in.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
He can't get that one to fall. Fires for 3. He can't get that one.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Uncovered. And he jams it with authority.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Karinowski. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Taylor, offline from the top of the key.
And, guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Tries it from the top of the key. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. It's a close game here in New Orleans. Pass to Toby. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. 58 seconds left to play in the first half. Takes the three. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Brissino. From past the arc. And no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Leading by a point. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Andrews. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's the break. And here we go. Finishes the break with a slam.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
An easy 2 points on the layup.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
To the inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 8 points for him.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
For the tie. Offensive rebound.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
To the wing right side. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Ball stolen. And here's the break. And he gets the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. There's the three. No good that time. Inside. Here's Sherna. Lays it up off the glass.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Stripped it away. Pushing it up. Count it. Good.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
To end the run. He can't hit that time. 6 to shoot. Banked in off the glass. 14 points for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. There's a good screen. Back to Taylor. From downtown. The shot, no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
It's stolen by Taylor. Off target from outside.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
They need this one. No good.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Sherna grabs the board.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
It's tipped. And here comes the break. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
They've been looking at a sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Klarinovskis gets the three-pointer to fall.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Hits the three-point bomb. Gracino's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Taylor. Shot clock at 6. Here's the break.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Fires the three. The shot misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Toby. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And Toby pulls it down. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Into the lane. To the left side wing. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Another shot. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Up and in on the layup.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Brooks outside. Out to the right wing. Shoots a three. The offensive rebound. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The second chance effort. And finally they hit one.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 18. And when we reach... We'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Toby. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Pass to Brasino. He takes it in, and he jams that one in.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Brooks right side. Shoots from the high post. Out left to the wing. From the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And the shot is good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Takes a 3. And Toby pulls it down.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pulls it from the elbow. No good on that one.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
And he lays it straight in.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it. Well, with him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Both teams will make substitutions. The visitors with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Pass to Sherna. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the three ball.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's Andrews. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And, Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
The three. Sherna grabs the board. And here they come. Got a piece of it. And they're pushing it up. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Andrews. Can't hit from the elbow.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark. You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And they're on the break for 3. That shot misses.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
You know, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That free throw, no good. No good on the second free throw. Pass to Sherna. To the right side. Lets it go from deep. That shot off. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Andrews. Launches a three. They get it back. Here's Brooks.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Sherna. Brent, of all the things I could ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
The first free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Now, the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Stolen. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Right wing. 5 on the clock. Cuts off the pass. Pass to Andrews. The visiting club takes the win on the road. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up.